Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lydia and today we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating mysteries of human experience, time. Ever wondered why time sometimes flies by when you're having fun yet drags when you're bored? The answer lies in the intricate workings of our brain. And in this video, we're going to explore how key brain regions, the prefrontal cortex and hippocampus, shape our perception of time. Get ready for an enlightening journey into the neuroscience of time. Time as we experience it isn't just a ticking clock, it's a subjective creation of our brain. While clocks measure physical time, our mind processes time in a way that is influenced by our emotions, attention, and memories. Today we'll explore two crucial players in this process, the prefrontal cortex and the hippocampus, and uncover how they interact to give you your unique experience of time. By understanding how these brain regions work, we can begin to see why time feels so elastic, sometimes stretching out like a lazy Sunday afternoon, and other times zipping by in the blink of an eye. Let's start with the prefrontal cortex, often known as the brain's CO, executive center. This region, located at the very front of your brain and is responsible for decision making, planning, and regulating emotions. It's also a key player in how you perceive time. When you're deeply focused or engage in complex tasks, the prefrontal cortex ramps up its activity. This heightened state of focus can compress your sense of time, making long periods feel like a flash. On the other hand, when you're distracted or overwhelmed with decisions, the prefrontal cortex works overtime, and even minutes can feel like an eternity. Think of your prefrontal cortex as a skilled conductor of an orchestra. When it's in sync, every note flows seamlessly, and the music, the flow of time, feels natural and fluid. But if the conductor is stressed or overburdened, the music can slow down or become erratic, altering your experience of time. So here's an equation. Prefrontal cortex equals executive control plus time perception. Next up is the hippocampus, a small but mighty structure tucked deep within your brain. It's best known for its role in memory formation, but it also plays a critical part in how you experience time. The hippocampus acts like a timekeeper for your memories. When you experience new and diverse events, it encodes these moments in rich detail, making those periods feel longer in hindsight. This is why your first day at a new job or a thrilling vacation seems to stretch on forever when you look back on it. On the flip side, when you're stuck in a repetitive routine, the hippocampus isn't challenged to create new detailed memories, and as a result, time appears to fly by. So here's the equation. Hippocampus equals memory encoding plus time expansion. Now here's where it gets really interesting. The prefrontal cortex and the hippocampus don't work in isolation. They are constantly interacting, creating a dynamic feedback loop that shapes your overall experience of time. When your prefrontal cortex is highly active, say when you're tackling a challenging project, it directs your attention and filters your experiences. And at the same time, the hippocampus is busy encoding the details of your experience. Together, they can either speed up your sense of time or slow it down, depending on how engaged you are. Consider this. Have you ever been so engrossed in a creative task that hours flew by without you noticing? That's your prefrontal cortex driving your focus, while your hippocampus is busy capturing every detail, but in such an efficient way that time seems to compress. Conversely, during a long, boring lecture, your prefrontal cortex might be overloaded with distractions, and your hippocampus isn't actively recording new experiences, making time drag on. So, what does all this mean for you? Understanding the neuroscience of time can empower you to take control of your experience. Here are a few practical takeaways. Boost focus. Engage in activities that activate your prefrontal cortex in a positive, goal-oriented way. This can help compress time during productive periods. Second, enrich your experiences. Challenge your brain with new experiences to stimulate the hippocampus, which can help you create lasting memories and expand your sense of time when needed. Then, mindful awareness. Practice mindfulness techniques to become more aware of your state of mind. When you notice time dragging or flying by, take a moment to recalibrate your focus. By applying these insights, you can start to shape your perception of time, making every moment more fulfilling and productive. It's all about working with your brain's natural process to create a reality where time is on your side. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the neuroscience of time. I hope you now have a better understanding of how your prefrontal cortex and hippocampus work together to create your unique experience of time, and how you can harness this knowledge to transform your life. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more insights on unlocking your mind's full potential, and share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. Let's continue this journey together towards mastering time and achieving extraordinary success. And remember, the way you perceive time is the key to unlocking a future of endless possibilities. See you in the next video.